Hey guys, this is my second time trying to shoot this, so I'm just going to simplify it. This is my pick a card reading for the week of April 8th until next Monday, which would be the 15th. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have you take a couple deep breaths while you're meditating on whether you want to pick 1, 2, or 3. I know sometimes it helps to visualize it, but I'm not really set up for that at the moment, so if you just want to take a couple deep breaths, clear your mind out, maybe another couple deep breaths in, and as you exhale, Source should be sending you that intuitive message that is meant for you. Now this doesn't have to coincide with this week. If you feel called to click on this video, then you are feeling called to whatever message it is that you receive in this reading. So what I did is we're going to do a card from the Rider-Waite deck. That's going to be your main lesson for the week. We're also going to do an additional advice card from this one. And I love it, so beautiful. Stars on my back. So that is just your traditional Rider-Waite deck. And then I'm going to pull a card from my Santa Muerte deck. What I like to do with these is I like to read them more intuitively instead of directly from like what the book would say, or what I know the actual meanings to be. Sometimes I channel in another message from those. So, take a deep breath. Allow your answer to come to you, 1, 2, or 3. And if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so group number 1, I pulled the Strength card. It's a lovely card. This is your main lesson for the week. Basically, what it's saying is that you have all the strength that you need within you. As you can see, the woman is there beside this lion who could be dangerous, but instead of being scared, she is calm. She is content. She is confident. And that's what this card really, really tells us. To be confident in our choices and in our strength and know what we are capable of. The advice card I pulled to go along with that is the King of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles is our earth-based reading, and that deals with materialistic things, money, finances, your connection to the earth. So, knowing that we're pulling the King of Pentacles, he's really just the ruler of his house and the ruler of his finances, and he takes charge where he needs to. So if you know your strength and you're confident in taking care of those earth-based things like your finances, your job, your house, anything like that, then you're gonna really shine this week. And with the Santa Muerte deck, I pulled the 5 of Swords for you guys. Based on the feeling I get from this card, there seems to be maybe a little bit of trouble, but it looks like maybe there's a partner there for you. Now, of course, this is a general reading, so maybe there's several messages that can come through, but I think that this is also telling us, being confident, being, present in our strength is going to help us, but maybe there's somebody else that helps you feel strong also. If not, maybe I'm thinking, maybe it's something that you need to change. You need to change the way that you're going about things. Maybe you're not stepping into your power. And if you do make that change, then you're going to see real results. Okay, so on to number 2. For the main lesson, we pulled the Emperor. For your advice card to go along with the Emperor, I have the Hermit, one of my favorite cards. And then to go along with that, we pulled the Six of Swords. Now for this one, what really stuck out to me is there is a lot happening around that brain of his, right? He's got a book, and there's like this halo of swords around him. Swords, of course, we know deal with communication and our intellect. So when we think about the Emperor, he rules. And I think this week's lessons for my number 2s are that you have to know when to be diplomatic, and you have to know how to rule your life and your emotions, your communication, and take charge. When we have a king or an emperor, we know they make tough decisions, they have to be diplomatic, and they can't be hot-headed. They have to stay level. And I think what I'm seeing here for you guys is maybe you need to step into hermit mode. This card is beautiful. It is I love this card so much. You see the little mountains down here. They're there, but they're small. So our problems, they will only seem big if we don't take the time to really meditate on it. This is the card of meditation. He has the light. It's not lighting everything, but it's lighting his path just enough to get him to the next step. What we need to do here for number 2, you need to meditate. You need to really think about, you know, how it is that you maybe are coming across to other people. Maybe you have had a conflict with someone, or maybe you're not speaking up and ruling the way that you need to. But remember, it's your life, and you have to run it the way that's going to be best for you. Sometimes that means making hard decisions, and that's not always fun. But we know that based on our intellect, we have the tools. We just need to meditate, and we need to go within, and we need to be quiet, and we need to allow that message to come to us so that we can step into our leader. So, let's do it like this. Now for number 3, I pulled the 8 of Cups. So we have the 8 of Cups. That is, first of all, connected to emotions, our heart chakras. It's about our intuition, our just our heart and our feelings and our emotions. Now, what we see here is he's leaving that. He's leaving this bright lit thing, this scene here, and moving into a more unknown place. This, along with it being the 8, which is moving, change, momentum, and movement, it's telling me here that you can move out of the things that you know and follow your heart into something that maybe you can't see clearly. So following your heart, moving through your heart's knowledge. The advice card to that is the Sun. Now the Sun is a beautiful card. It is all things positive. If you are asking whether this is the right time to do the thing that you're thinking about doing or moving into something new, the answer is yes. Do it. Because maybe you don't know what the outcome will be, but your heart knows. And so our intuitive card that I pulled is the Wheel of Fortune. Now this one, I don't need to even look at the imagery. It is all yin and yang, as above, so below, darkness, lightness. It is the cycle of our lives. So maybe you're scared to move on, scared to do something new, and all you're looking for is that yes or no. It's cyclical until you figure it out, until you have completed the cycle. There's really nothing that you can lose. You know, if you are wanting to ask your boss for a promotion, do it. The worst that they can say is no. You know, but the best thing that could happen is you get a yes. If you're thinking about moving, I would say maybe more so moving forward in a relationship. Maybe it's scary, maybe you've been hurt before. Your heart knows what it wants. And like I said, the Wheel of Fortune is going to bring you right back around. You're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. You're going to go through ups and downs, but it's all cyclical. It's all going to come around. So maybe there's bumps in the roads leading to the place that you're trying to get to, but you'll get there. So guys, I hope this helps. I love to read tarot cards, so I will be doing plenty more of these. I think that our biggest thing as a group reading, I would say that we need to be mindful of where we are, be mindful of where we're going, and we need to step into our power, and we need to move towards those goals. If we're not quite ready to get there, like with our twos, we stay in that hermit mode. We listen to our hearts, and we break our lives down for a moment, or else we'll end up like the Hanged Man, where we're suspended without without our choice, you know, and no way of getting down until we get that lesson straightened out. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching my video. I hope that this helped you. Stay tuned, because there will definitely be plenty more, and have a great day.